All right, hear ye. We interrupt the current Nightfall attempt to take a look at what's going on with this new news article. Link to it is below. Hey, it's Soul. Like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. Kick the War Within Season 2 into Turbo Boost on the 14th of May. We're turning things up a notch during the War Within Season 2 with increased rewards and improvements to help you gear up your warband with what we call Turbo Boost. During the event, hero and myth upgrade tracks will extend. What the? Will extend two upgrades from 6 to 8. The cap for crests is lifted, and Valorstones become warbound for the remainder of the season. Mythic plus drop rates for Warbound until equipped gear are also being doubled. Take up a new weekly quest to defeat 4 raid bosses from Liberation of Undermine. Earn 1 puzzling cartel chip per week, with a maximum of 6 puzzling cartel chips per character. Damn. 6. That's a lot. That's way more than 2 from what we previously have seen. A raid gear vendor. Visit consultant Rexy and Dornigal located near the Great Vault to purchase a select group of carefully curated items from the Liberation of Undermine, such as weapons, trinkets, and other special items. Each item can be purchased with 3. Oh, okay, that's how they. Okay, so there goes my excitement. Each item can be purchased with 3 puzzling cartel chips. Players can purchase mythic and heroic gear, but will require the associated boss to have been defeated at least once in any difficulty to purchase hero track gear, and at least once in mythic difficulty to purchase myth track gear. Kind of curious about this. So, is it going to be like kind of like the Dinar bullion kind of things where we can upgrade it all the way, or can we only buy ones from that difficulty? You know, yeah, are they stuck in a certain track, or is it just going to be part of like this 1 through 14 track? Yep. Hopefully, you know what I mean by that. Delve improvements. Get a leg up on adventure with a boost to Brand's experience, Delver's journey progress, and improvements to rewards from the Delver's bounty. Delver's journey progress earned per week is significantly increased from bountiful coffers and all the other stuff. You'll earn more crests, Valorstones, and an increase to repeatable earnable crests across Delve tiers. And finally, a profession update. Shocking. Recipes crafted with a spark of fortune can now be further recrafted or crafted with an augmentation matrix, empowering them up to 6 item levels. So 2 more upgrades, kind of similar to like this whole myth boost. These augmentation matrices can be purchased by any enchanted supply vendor, such as whoever. So it's just more. Okay, we don't know how to buy it though. Like, can you just buy it with gold? Do you need to trade in stuff? I don't know. So this happens not now. So thanks for the time-gated release. So this is going to happen in basically the week before Horrific Visions become a thing, which makes me wonder, why am I doing Horrific Visions? Not really. Getting more chances for hero gear and being able to upgrade them further, that's cool. They're lifting the crest cap. Valor Stones are becoming warbound for the remainder of the season. That's a lot of Valor Stones. I hope they also uncap Valor Stones too, right? Because some people, they have like a ton, or they're starving or something like that. This is kind of neat. It's also kind of odd because if I look at like the calendar stuff, the expected launch date of the 11.1.7 patch, a lot of us are guessing that it's going to happen the week of June 17th. So we're only a month into the point 0.5 patch, and we're just not caring. Or at least with regards to item level caps, we're not caring nearly as much for like limitations and things like that. Now, when it comes to the dinar, let's take a close look at this. So it is going to be like 2 pieces of whatever that we'll be able to get. We'll get our first one maybe the week of the 14th of May, so in a couple of weeks. Let's see, and in this case, we can earn 1. Okay, so there's a weekly quest. We can earn 1 chip per week. So if we were to kind of calculate this, once this thing starts in May, um, on the 14th or the week of the 14th. So we get one on the first week, 2 and 3. So we'll be able to complete or get our first thing, our first vendor purchase, the week of May 27th, and then another one 3 weeks later. So if we compare this to the original date, it's still sooner. We're still getting access to this vendor sooner than before, but it's still like pretty far out. And I'm sure folks who are like well progressed into their characters, for them it's going to feel kind of sucky. I would find this to be very alt friendly though. You know, at the very least, at least fresh alts they'll be able to get into something like this fairly quickly. I'm going to make the presumption that fresh characters they'll be able to get these puzzling cartel chips faster. They'll be able to like probably repeat the quest somehow, or basically they're not going to be as held back. But in terms of like the timing, it's still going to be a lot of waiting. And we all have observed, or we've all experienced, that when we know when things happen and when it hasn't happened yet, gamers get pretty mad at that. So yeah, we'll see how people feel about this. I mean, share your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. And I hope to see you guys for the next thing. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.